Hello everyone, this is going to be your love and relationship reading for April 2019. I'm going to be doing a 6-card spread using the Gaian Tarot this month. That's what I happen to have on me in here. I'm actually in a shop that I normally work in. So this will be for the rising sign, sun, or moon of every sign that I mention after this is over. And of course, because this is more specific, it may or may not resonate for you. If it doesn't, you may want to check out your other two out of your rising sun and moon, see if any of those resonate more. And I also have been forgetting to mention, you can also look up your Venus sign through these readings as well. You might actually find that your Venus sign rings more true for you than your sun, for instance. So I think I've said it all. Okay. Then I'll see you in a second with your love reading. Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot to say that I'm going to be doing, this reading is going to include all 3 options between those of you that are in relationships or coupled or have been in a relationship for a good while, those of you that are single and dating, and those of you who have just met someone or are just completely single. We're going to go into all of those options. So see you in a second. Hello, Leo. This is going to be your love and relationship reading for April 2019. Today has been a really slow day at the store so far, so we'll see if customers come in or not. All right, I'm going to pick 6 cards for Leo rising, sun, and moon for love and relationships in April 2019. And we'll see what comes out for you. And after I pick all 6, I'll show them to you and then I'll get started. Sorry, I'm going informal this month. It's just the way that it is. You'll have to pardon my maneuverings. So far, this is kind of odd, but we'll see. Hope you guys are well. Sorry. Okay. That's odd. Sorry to keep you in suspense. It's not that odd. It's just not very romantic looking. Okay, I'm going to pick 1 clarifier and then I'll show you. One more. All right. Here are your 6 cards. You have the High Priestess, the 4 of Air, the 3 of Air, the Child of Earth, the 4 of Earth, and this is odd. You have the 10 of Fire upside down, and I normally don't shuffle with using upside down cards, so somehow that sneaked its way in here upside down. So I'm going to start off with the present and work my way into the future. And I'm going to read this in a number of different ways. So I'm getting straight away that for those of you that are in a long-term relationship or a relationship where you have children, you are realizing very deeply at this time that however you feel on the inside, or whatever the emotional climate of your relationship is, it's affecting your child for good or ill here. And there may be something going on with your child that you're intuiting or that you are sensing. Maybe both of you are realizing that your child needs a little bit more attention from the two of you, or more family outing time, or more fun things done together as a family, as in apple picking or something like that. Going to a museum, going to the library, spending more one-on-one time with your child, or hands-on skill learning with your child or children. And the two of you may be realizing this, or especially you, that you need to cultivate this more. That aside, for those of you that are single or have just recently met someone, it looks as if you may have met someone who is extremely intuitive, or someone who is very deep, or someone that understands things in a deeper way than a lot of people out there. Someone who values children, or someone who values health. If you have started a new relationship, it looks as though it's growing rather nicely, and the two of you have some kind of a psychic connection or an intuitive, empathic connection that is very strong. Your values are similar. If this is a long-standing relationship that doesn't have children, it may be telling you your intuition is extremely strong on how to best nurture this relationship. There may be some deep-seated emotional stuff going on that needs to be processed, but it looks as if the two of you can do it together. That's what I'm getting. So, or in the future. You have two fours together. You have the Four of Air and the Four of Earth. And what I'm getting from this is actually rather cute. This is telling me that if you have recently met someone or started dating, you may have met someone that you actually feel rather secure with, or that you feel comfortable with, and you're thinking about how to arrange things in the best way for the health of the relationship in the future. It looks as if you want to hold on to this relationship, or this relationship, if it is new or has been growing, it has stabilized and become, you feel as if you kind of know what's happening here, or there's a really nice feeling I'm getting in here of mental compatibility or mental peace with each other, or an ability to communicate well with one another, in with you both are planners, or you both are thinking about things you would like to do together in the future. And both of you are paying attention to the little things on nurturing the relationship so that it feels stable or like it can be counted on. It's actually a rather cute feeling I'm getting. It's nesting, you guys, because the squirrel is gathering its nuts to hoard for the winter time in its nest, so it has everything it needs. And this is a nest with eggs in it. So it looks as if you guys are nesting together, or you're nestling into the relationship in a really cute way. Sorry, I can't stop saying the word cute, but that's what I'm getting. For those of you that are in a long-term relationship, especially if it has children, because I am looking at the little eggs in here, it looks same sort of thing. Really cute, really domestic. You guys are doing the little things to take care of the relationship to make it feel stable and comfortable. You're still thinking of future plans of things you would like to build together in the future. If things have been erratic in the past, it looks as if it's stable now or feels comfortable. Okay, this is interesting. Sorry, you guys. Okay. This is odd. You have the Three of Air over the 10 of fire upside down. I'm getting really specific stuff with this. This is telling me that if in the past there has been some upsets or a feeling of uncertainty in the relationship, or even a threat that the relationship may end, it looks as if both of you are doing the necessary work to adjust, to learn how to communicate better, to avoid these problems before they happen, figuring out better ways of talking things over, or being able to talk about these things before they get to that point of burnout, because this is a wildfire upside down after all. It looks as if you guys are communicating rather well. But I'm also getting something in here about a couple where both of you may be environmentalists or care very much about the community or the environment, and it looks as if the two of you are brainstorming together on ways that you could combine your forces to do something about this. I'm even getting a couple in here that's doing a lot of petitions or paperwork in order to submit to complain about environmental issues or to propose something new. I'm getting a really intelligent couple in here. But either way, you coupled Leos, it looks as if you're both doing a lot of work in the future on communicating well with each other so that you avoid disaster in relationships, or avoid this burnout or this feeling of that the relationship is going to end somehow, or not work out because of incompatibility, or even just stray fire, stray passion, or not in that way, you guys. I just mean properly harnessing the passion in the relationship so that it does not go overboard, and to temper it with a little bit of reason where you guys can communicate well. It looks good to me. With these two, if you have recently met someone, I forgot to talk about singles, or if you have just started seeing someone, it looks as if you guys have similar goals or similar ideas or similar ways of thinking. And because you have this unique gift going on between the two of you, you can avoid disasters that possibly other couples face in relationships where there isn't such good communication or such diligent care put into communication. And also I'm seeing a lot about problem solving in here. With those two, you have the 9 of fire and the 2 of water. So this is also called the 9 of wands and the 2 of cups. And what I'm seeing here is rather profound. Whether you're in a long-term relationship or a new relationship, or even if you're single, keep in mind, if you're single and haven't met anyone, you could easily draw this in by feeling ready for it or asking for it. Timing is always a little strange, but you can have this if you don't have this already. And what this is true love or loyalty or a heart chakra connection between two soulmates or between two kindred spirits. Let's put it that way. There is a deep emotional loving bond here, and a lot of loyalty and a true heart or two true hearts that genuinely care for each other. And in with that, you have health, or you have alignment. And so if either one of you have been out of alignment, there's something about this relationship that feels like it's either healing, if it's a long-term relationship, or if it's a new relationship, it's a healing relationship. Any wounds that you have suffered in past relationships or any setbacks in past relationships, it's telling me that somehow just by simply being around each other, you are realigning each other, or you feel better in each other's presence than you did alone or did before. There's something about this heart connection that's extremely healing and realigning, and makes you feel really healthy. And if you are in a long-term relationship and there has been some kind of setbacks, that you have both done a lot of work to learn how to overpass those things or get around those things before they erupt, the relationship seems as if it's healing and it's stronger than it ever has been before. So that's what I got. And you both may be very spiritual, or you both may be extremely intelligent. You both genuinely feel comfortable and whole around each other. Like you can just truly be yourself and you don't have to feel self-conscious, or you're not so aware of your wounds as much as before. Looks great to me, you guys. So that was rather nice. Hopefully that resonated for you. If it did, you are so lucky. So I'll see you guys soon.